At this time, when the world is being shaken, shocked, and surprised by wars, pandemics, cultural upheavals, and geopolitical realignments, we could all react in different ways depending on our personalities, each of us finding our own individual way to, to mitigate the feeling of being a passenger in a car crash with nowhere to go and nothing that we can do. There's also the sense that there are people unknown that are out there pulling the strings, orchestrating the chaos, masterminding those perfect storms which seem to suddenly arise out of nowhere. That's when we tend to find a tribe, a group that maybe has a voice, has an agenda that we can live with most of the time, and by means of which we can vicariously do something. So the left is saying something and doing something, and the right is saying something and doing something. And special interest groups, companies, and corporations, everyone's attempting to make a contribution. Everyone except the one group that actually can make a difference, the largest corporation on the planet. Now it is time for the body of Christ, Jesus Christ Incorporated, to lift its voice and to have its say, to mobilize and tell the community that its members inhabit who Jesus Christ really is. Supported by multimedia, of course, but ultimately, individuals in our community must experience someone that they know coming to tell them how they came to know who Jesus really is. When they make that discovery, they will at the same time discover how the brokenness exposed by the shakings gets fixed. You see, it's the shakings, the wars and pandemics and other things that unsettle us. That's what exposes the fact that our lives are broken. Our lives are held together by the stability that our routine provides. You know, it props our life up. But when things get shaken, that's what exposes the brokenness. Art, religion, politics, and science, they highlight, they manage, and recycle brokenness with excellence and aplomb. Many are panicked by the claim of Jesus, where he says, I am the way. You see, he articulates that directly, but then he puts that in the mouth of his body so that we, as the body, are then called upon to also articulate that. It's this claim, I am the way, I am the one that can actually fix things, I'm the one that can provide solutions rather than just manage the chaos. I'm the one that provides hope, hope that that you and the system considers a dangerous hope. I provide it. And that's why sometimes we are attacked in fear that we may provide something which we can't actually back up. And I think because of that, people will threaten and persecute those who stand up and claim to be the answer. So, what is our response? What's our response? The stark reality is that everyone in society is drowning. The events overtaking us are producing a tidal wave which none of us is ultimately able to resist. Of course we try. Of course we hold on to those things which provide us with a certain amount of stability, but it only lasts for so long, and then we are swept away from our moorings, swept away from our values until we can hardly recognize ourselves as we drift along deeper and deeper underwater, drowning. In reality, there's only one person who has advertised himself as a lifeguard. The way